What we have here is a solution of 5% potassium hydroxide, 0.2% of a wetting agent, 10% phlex 2, peel aid, along with the remaining water. I've made 1 quart of solution, and we're going to put a tomato in there and peel it real quick. Ron, as I was telling you, or I was talking to a couple of different chemists. I found that we needed to, the best way to reduce your salts and get your conductivity down is to reduce the amount of potassium we have going into the system, because when you're mixing the carbonic acid with it, the CO2, what's happening is we're creating potassium bicarbonate and potassium carbonate, and those salts are increasing the conductivity even more than the addition of the potassium hydroxide. So the chemist that I talked to suggested that we had to reduce the amount of potassium in the system, thereby reducing the amount of salt you have. This solution at 5%, we're sitting at 210 degrees. I'm going to put a tomato in there for 45 seconds and see how it works. This looks like a good one here. And we got it in there, and we're starting the clock. We have a stopwatch here. I'm going to put it in there for 45 seconds. Pull this out. And we'll see how this unfolds. Now, this is the second tomato I've put in this bath. I was able to get good results with 7% KOH and no wetting agent, but I decided that if we're going to do this right and reduce the amount of saltage you have completely and the most we possibly can, we wanted to do it with as little amount of potassium hydroxide as possible. That's 40 seconds, and it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. 45 seconds, there we go. I'm going to put this down here. I don't know how they do it in the process, but as you can see, we have, I mean, this stuff is just coming right off the, I think this is what we're looking for. It just comes right off with no real effort. I'm going to mix it around with some water. It's going to be hot. Hiya. Mix it around a little bit, and the peel just comes right off the bone here. I mean, it's just like what we were looking at in your system. It's nothing. We've got a little bit of stickiness right around the nipple here, but nothing to be concerned with. I mean, it came right off a lot easier than the testing we did out there. That was with, get it cooled down a little bit. That's with 5% KOH, 10% phlex 2, 0.2% of a wetting agent, and the rest water. Now that's potable water just out of the tap. Now if you want to try and not using any wetting agent, that's your prerogative. I think it worked really well at 7%. We can even try 5. But I just wanted to show you that we're getting pretty good results doing this.